Hello, fellow players of Hero Wars. I'm Jay. Welcome to Jay vs. Hero Wars. Today I'll be talking about Adventure 13 and the approach that I take to get 4 chests. So without further ado, let's check it out. Alright guys, so here we are in game. We're going to be talking about Adventure 13, the first one, right, which has the Cleaver boss there. So first things first, make sure you have about 15 portal charges, whether they're in your mail or whatnot. I made the mistake of not doing that. I highly recommend you do it because there is a frame associated with beating this particular chapter. So there's Chaos Frame, which all you need to do is beat the Adventure 13 boss 15 times, and that's why I'm saying you should have 15 portals. Hopefully you can 4-chest it the way that I'm talking about right now. So once you go into the adventure, you need about a 600k attack team. So X3 Lovely here had a magic attack team that was based on the twins. It was Astaroth, Lars and Krista with Jorgen and Martha. So that was the team that was used here. Xandria had a physical attack based team. Ziri was the tank. Kark, Faceless, Jorgen, and Martha were the heroes that she used. And so I used a combination. So I use one of those teams or the other one depending on the matchup because there are debuffs, right? So for example, the enemy would have a decrease in 100% physical attack basically. So your attacks were weakened pretty much to nothing. So I made sure to use a magic attack team when I faced them. So just pay attention to what the buffs are and how they can and cannot hurt you. So here we go, backing it up. So we had Xandria go the physical attack route, and I will have this in a slide at the very end. You can screenshot that. But basically starting from 1, going to 9 over here, going back to 3, going to 5, then going to 10, then 22, up to 31, 36, getting the buff at 35. We decided to get the decrease physical damage taken by 25%. Then back to 29, 30, 21, then stopping at 13. So that was the route that we had for our physical attacker. Then for our magic attacking team, we went 1, then we went to 7, back to 1, right? Because there's 2 buffs on 8. So to take down the buff, we went to 7 to do that, and then we came back, went to 8, took it out, 12. Then from 12, we went to 15 right here. Then we went up to 28, to 29, back all the way around to 32. Got to take off the lasers that are basically upgrading or powering up the cleaver. From 32, we go to 25. From 25, you just hold to see how the third person does. And then once the third person, is able to perceivably take down the boss, you can go on to 24, 17, and finally 11. So now the route that I took was a little bit different. So I did 1, 2, 4, 6, right? So 2, 4, 6, 16. From 16, we went to 23, down to 24, 14 up to 26. From 26, we went to 18, 19, 20, and then we just went for the boss after that. Had enough hits to take him out. It took me 2 hits to take down Cleaver. I used Astaroth, the twins, Jorgen, and Martha. That's the team that I used. But yes, so that is how you can effectively complete it, getting all 4 chests. I still had a move left because I did miss 1 hit because I wasn't paying attention to the debuffs, which again, be careful on those debuffs. 33 we left alone. But yes, we were able to get all 4 chests. And the reason I told you to keep 15, right? So most of you guys know, but once you get to 4 chests, you can raid after you complete it. So here I have 3 portal charges that I can use. So if I go back to my adventure, right, we can go back to chapter 13 and we can raid this particular adventure 3 more times today, which we will do. And that's why I said, again, 15, because that's what you need to get that frame, And there's also, I think, a completion bonus as well. You can get 100 eggs for doing chapter 13. Let me double check that. It's in the quests. So we'll do that, but that's the rough route that we took, and that's how we approached this adventure, and we're successful. So hopefully that helps a little bit for some people asking me about that. But let's see, quest right here. So at beating the adventure 13 boss 10 times will get you 100 pet summoning eggs, which is a good amount. So there you go. And we were at, what, 4, I believe, before. So now we should be up to 7 completions for the frame. Yep, so we're up to 7. So that's why you want to hold on to those portal charges. Make sure you have them handy before you go in for this Chapter 13 adventure. Again, the rough team power that you want to have is around 600k. Now, these are the routes that I was talking about for the 4 chests in this video. We have the physical attacker route, magic attacker route, and the dual route. So feel free to screenshot this. 27 on player 3 is the boss, just a heads up. I personally have found these routes very helpful. Hopefully they can help you as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. Feel free to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you guys all in Dominion.